We all learn.
Yeah, that's why I do drugs, to forget what I've learned.
Correct. Then you can learn it all over again.
Then I can re-experience
That was the first thing that Stream heard, was we all learn things. And then that's why I do drugs. To forget the things I learned.
Yes.
It's a power leveling glitch.
That's what the recreational drugs are for.
Because if you learn the thing, you get a passive bonus, then you forget the thing, you learn it over again, then you just stack passive bonuses.
Yeah. Or you could just, do what other people do, totally not me at all, and take the prescription drugs to help you remember, and then the recreational drugs to help you forget.
Do you know what's crazy? The drugs prescribed to me definitely aren't prescribed to me to help me remember. I don't think
a little bit of both.
Yeah,
a
little bit of both.
I don't think the doctor's prescribing
one for productivity, one for
remember the day.
Trauma.
Shits and giggles.
One for shits and giggles.
None of mine are for shits and giggles. I wish I could get prescribed something for shits and giggles.
All of mine are for shits.
There are a couple of things that you can
just
get
the giggles,
prescribed.
not the shits.
Because
I was gonna say,
I don't
my
want
mind
the
doesn't
shits,
do
thank you.
serotonin.
I've had the shits, I don't like it.
Just the giggles.
I know how to induce them in Courtney. Endorse them.
Yeah.
Mushrooms, in fact.
It's actually not difficult. Yeah, you give me any kind of mushroom and I'm done for the day. You will find me in 24 hours curled up around a toilet.
I am not entirely convinced that not every person in our generation does not have some sort of food intolerance, whether they recognize it or not.
Yeah.
It's like, that's me with too much milk.
Yeah.
There's also so many things, like, there's so many foods that are bad for us that if we have been taught are good for us simply for marketing reasons.
Yeah.
And there's
if you're not European.
Carrots?
No, carrots are good for you.
Right, but they don't give you super nighttime vision.
They don't have that much, what is it, beta carotene?
That's fair.
No,
Walrus.
to be fair,
Do we think that I could get this on the table?
Yes.
I was a carrot victim. I'm
Do it.
not gonna lie.
Sarah.
I ate too many carrots and squash when I was younger, so I turned orange.
Oh.
But
That'll
like, I
happen.
was still
That's why
I was just in
flamingos
orange
are
vein.
pink.
It just looked like I was from New Jersey or some shit.
I've got to
You're
know
silver in your system.
you.
No, I'm Jewish. It just means I was from New Jersey.
Jersey.
God, I love you guys. Are we ready for face cams?
Some hot cheese.
Hold on, let me pop my collar so I'm cool.
Did you say that's some hot cheese?
Yeah.
You're
That sounded like
Isn't the whole
slang, but
purpose
I
to
don't
be
know
warm?
what it would be for.
It's queso.
I have some of that. in my
To be
car.
fair, I do use the slang term hot butter when I'm excited about something.
That's adorable.
God damn it.
I saw a butter dish online that somebody had like cut out vinyl and stuck it on there, and it was the outline of a butt and then just ER, and I was like, I need that in my fridge.
See, like at the burger place I work, if there's like a really nice burger that comes out, I'll like go up to my coworker and I'll be like, hot butter. That's hot butter right there. And then I'll walk away. And since I'm still new to a lot of these people, they look at me like I'm fucking crazy. And the people that know me lose their fucking shit.
Listen, the goal, at least my goal, of anything in my life is to become the cryptid of that workplace.
Yes.
Just be weird.
I am absolutely the cryptid of most of my former workplaces.
Nah, I just put on my little jester hat and put on my bells and dance around at work until I
become the silly guy.
I'm just a silly little guy.
Silly little guy.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna be honest.
I'm just a scamp.
I'm just a scamp. Yes.
I'm a little rambunctious.
I'm a little.
See,
that felt
just
like,
it's scallywag hours. Don't worry about it.
Listen,
I'm just a fun little guy.
I share the same energy.
That is my gender identity.
Yeah, it's just a fun little
that
guy.
It's that sort of energy that does lead me to believe that jesters were also the first spy network.
Yeah.
I think
Jesters,
so.
but also
Who's not
like,
gonna trust this silly little guy?
Women in service, like seriously, there's like evidence going back.
I take back what I said.
As long as it has existed, that women have.
Put it on the record. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. It's Ladies in Waiting. That's the first espionage network.
But
And then secondly, Jesters.
Yeah.
That being said, it's really fun being the silly little guy at work because I'll be all jokes, and then when I get serious, they're all like, "Oh my god, what the fuck?" Like we got busy and they weren't doing their shit, so I just stepped online and fixed it. And they were like, "Damn, you like were really stern the way you talked to me." And I was like, "Yeah." And they were like, "I kind of liked it." And I was like,
Okay, now I will file
Boss me line,
workplace
daddy.
harassment. I thought I was gonna do it at Hot Butter when you just came up and like sensually whispered it into my ear after I took this burger out. I thought maybe then I would file workplace harassment, but now for sure.
No, they harassed me first. It's
true. I was there. I saw it.
The thing
It's
about
consensual
working in the
harassment in the restaurant industry. Yes,
that
it's consensual harassment.
It's just constant and consensual sexual
I
harassment.
will be.
I was gonna say, I feel like that's part of the restaurant industry.
It
is
absolutely
like
is.
a little bit.
Everybody
of
just
you
flirts
like
with
it a little
everybody
bit.
constantly.
I do want to be very clear. I don't I treat female coworkers differently in the
totally different.
It's totally different.
I'm not gonna treat them like that. Like
No,
I was in marching band. You don't got to tell me twice.
Yeah,
like,
no.
Every single
I literally had a coworker at one point when I was like flirting with like a homie of mine, and like she was like, "Well, you never talk to me like that." And I looked at her and I said, "No, I don't."
No, I do not.
And like she does. And actually, I really appreciated it. And I was like, "Okay, cool, nice." Like,
yeah,
blessed.
I was gonna give you shit if you didn't say anything, if you said anything other than that, but then you said that, so
yeah,
there you go.
I just flirt with
legitimately, I was
constantly
waiting
and
to
just,
see if
you
I
have
needed
to
to
know that
run.
I'm always joking. Unless I'm not.
Will do either and not realize it. I accidentally flirt with people all the time, apparently. Do I know I'm doing that? No.
It took me until recently to like actually come to terms with the fact that like I just spit game constantly without meaning to.
I was gonna say.
I don't know if I spit game, but apparently
I do.
All the time.
I was gonna say I make a point to not like
Tell me I
talk
don't,
to
Dallas.
coworkers or anything, but I'm currently dating like
I'm not gonna lie on stream.
my
That's
old
a bad
coworker.
precedent.
Right before I left my old job, I started dating one of the servers. So you
God
know.
damn it, Noah.
No, not goddamn it. I'm happy for it.
It's so good. No, I'm dating a line cook, so like what do you want me to say?
I am a line cook.
Exactly.
Dating a server. So
I
it's
was a server, dating a line cook. It's just what we do.
Just it happens. There's chemistry.
There's chemistry over those extra free fries, you know?
You know, and being the loudest cook in the kitchen, it's impressive, you know?
True.
That is a badge of honor. You chuckle fucks are never quiet.
I feel like that's unique to you as a line cook. I don't know that that's necessarily a...
No, once you run a kitchen, it's not unique to me. It's just, I've run kitchens before, so when people slack, I'm vocal.
I dig it.
But like, you know, nowadays you get paid more to not run kitchens.
Birds!
Birds.
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 Okay, listen here, computer.
Hurry.
Your name is Winnie, so I will talk to you as if you were a silly little bear.
You're a silly little bear.
I know
Sometimes
that
we
I
play
don't.
D&D on this channel.
I know that I don't need what you just took away,
But I want it.
but I want it very, very much. Thank you. Okay. Hi. Welcome to Tuesday D&D. We play sci-fi D&D here.
Woohoo!
And my name is Sarah Renee. I am your Thembo disaster tour guide to the stars. And I'm going to ask my players to introduce themselves and their characters in alphabetical order to your real name. Yes. So Amanda, you're first.
I was gonna say yes.
Too bad.
We know the alphabet.
Huzzah.
Do we?
Do we?
Sometimes.
God, I hope so. I can sing it for you if you need me to. And
Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California.
That's the wrong song.
Ah, shit.
That's the wrong
No,
one.
that's the right song. Connecticut is my favorite level.
Connecticut. They didn't try. They didn't even try.
It's not my favorite state.
Nebraska.
What is my favorite letter?
They didn't even try with Connecticut.
No,
And-
it's
New York.
definitely not my favorite state, but my favorite level.
Ohio.
And in your introduction, I would very much please like you to tell us all what your favorite thing about your character is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, excuse me.
How dare
I'm
you?
Amanda. I will be playing.
Dare you have a throat.
How dare I have one at all?
Indeed.
Anyway, I'm Amanda. I will be playing our Order of the Scribes wizard, Iris. My favorite thing about playing her is probably that she's just a sweetheart, and she just loves everybody, and she's just also a disaster in like the cutest way possible. And like same.
Yeah. It's true.
So precious and so true.
Mm-hmm.
You're a disaster in the way that very much makes me want to just like go pick you up and go, it's okay, it's fine.
I don't strive for that. It's just who I am as a person.
Is it a natural disaster? Some days. It's great. It's the cutest little natural disaster. Courtney.
Yes, I am next.
Yep.
Hello, my name is Courtney, and I play Crystal Sun. Crystal is a elf, Circle of the Stars druid, and I think I have a lot of favorite things about Crystal, because I love her a whole lot. I think my favorite thing about like playing her is major cryptid energy.
Super big cryptid energy.
But like a cryptid where like if you actually did approach them and like attempt to befriend them, they're just like a weirdo nerd.
Yeah, like Mothman.
Yeah, very much.
Not like the Jersey Devil.
Mm-mm.
Don't talk to the Jersey Devil. I don't know who needs to hear this, but I'm telling you right now, don't talk
Do
to the
not
Jersey Devil.
approach the Jersey Devil or the Chupacabra.
Or the Chupacabra.
Oh, I like
Jesus
the Chupacabra.
He will bite you.
Him eat you.
My toxic
Him will
trait
eat
is
you.
that I think I could be friends with the Chupacabra.
My toxic trait is I absolutely would attempt to befriend a mountain lion.
If I get attacked by a bear, I would try
That
to
one's
eat
not that
him.
hard.
Like if I was being eaten by a bear, I'd be like, fuck it, and I'd try to pet it.
Yeah.
If
I
I'm gonna
loved
be
it.
eaten by a bear,
I'm already dying.
I
I'm already
might as
dying.
well get some pets in.
I might as well find out what a bear feels like.
I might as well have I might as
And
well
then I can
get
die
some joy
happy.
in my life.
They're already friend-shaped.
If why friend shaped if not for hugging?
If not for pets. Why?
So anyway, that's Crystal.
So anyway.
Dallas.
My first name starts with a Q, so
I swear to God.
Quentin
Hi,
Dallas
everybody.
McMurphy.
Hi, everybody.
If
My
you
name is
want me to call you
Dallas.
Quentin
No, I don't.
all the time, I absolutely will. I don't
Quentin-
think you want that.
Quentin is my government name.
Exactly.
It's Dallas.
Hi,
to the
everybody.
streets.
It's true. No, it's. Oh God, what was my street name? I'll have to think on that.
That implies that there's a Sheets name, and I don't want to know that. Too much information. I already live with him.
So my name's Dallas.
Is
I
it
played.
though?
I played Dexter Dempsey. I'm gonna be haunted by the concept of a Sheets name for way too long now.
You're welcome.
My favorite thing about Dexter is that he tries. I think it's really, really admirable for somebody that had a pretty open career path to like he definitely could have just worked with his mom and been rich as fuck because nepotism. But he decided that he would be better served to go help other people. And then he did it. And then he continues to do it. And it's not easy. And sometimes some really scary shit goes down. But he tries. He tries to make the world a better place, and I respect that.
I love the way that answer fully formed. I also love how fucking funny just the first part clipped on its own is. The giant pause. He tries. And I was like, I think I have an idea of where this is going, but fuck, that's funny.
Again, really speaking of my sheet's name, my strategy on many fronts. I still think the best thing I ever put into the world was, and I swear I probably ripped this off from somebody, but at the time I couldn't remember specifically who, so I didn't feel that bad. But I was like, don't let my terrible showing in the kitchen dissuade you. I'm wildly deficient in other areas, ladies. And that was the funniest shit I've ever said. I was like, that's gold. And then Noah, being a good friend, chimed in and he's like, he's good at sex and cooking.
I'm gonna blame Noah.
Hello, I'm Noah. I play Steppy, who is a super nerdy gecko character. He's seems like a happy little guy for the most part. He's a circle of spore druid, so I like me some mushrooms and fungus. I got some spores around me myself. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he's just a happy little guy, happy to be a part of something. Loves the adventure, likes the people he's with. Loves being helpful. But yeah, I'm down with the journey. I enjoy the ride, and happy to be here for it.
We're just happy to be here.
Also, I'm sticky.
I don't know if that's ever anything that like you addressed as canon, or like if players like made that a thing, or if it was just something that I as a game master have decided. You, sir, are sticky.
You're too sticky.
I definitely never
I'm in a relationship with the
thought
moon.
about it, but like, yeah, I guess I am just at this point sticky.
I guess I am sticky.
I guess I
Am
am
I sticky?
Blame it.
Question mark?
I blame it on the secretions. Sorry, guys.
Ugh. Gross word. Bad mouthfeel.
Yeah. Sorry, bad mouthfeel. Starts judging words on mouthfeel. Fucking 10 out of 10.
Perfect time for the smell my mouth
there's
emote.
there's not very many compound words I hate more than mouthfeel. Truly.
There's
Oh,
only
I hate it.
time.
That's why I say it.
There's only one space and one instance in which I have ever enjoyed that phrase. It is from the Bob's Burgers episode, where the gross judge just goes,
Mouthfeel.
excellent mouthfeel.
Mouthfeel.
To be fair, like going to culinary school, like it happens. They say
No,
it
they
so
make
much,
you do
and
it.
they choose the worst wordings on shit, like moistened and like fucking like all that shit together.
It's like every realm.
They'll be like, and on the mouthfeel, it's juicy. I love the moisture.
Yeah.
You can't feel the stringiness, and it's like, what the fuck is happening?
I
Okay.
feel like every field has like its equivalent.
You're trying to
That,
trigger
where you're
me
like,
right
Why is
now.
this a thing?
Yeah, trombones with spit valves. That I was just trying to think of like what is the equivalent in like the realm that I'm probably like most versed in. It's fucking brass instruments.
Mm-hmm.
You're all horrifying and we hate it.
In art, I would say it's either the ingredients that some pigments are made out of / used to be made out of, wild, or just the very concept of like peer critiquing each other's work. Gross. Hate it. Don't like it. Not a fun time.
Like
Oh,
I don't want your.
But there's
But
not a lot of
yes,
like gross
that's-
words.
That's it. That's me.
That's Steppy.
That's me in my hole. You know, I've got mushrooms on me. I've got some bugs on me. You know, it's a good time.
I didn't wait. Hold on, bugs.
Yeah. So the bugs that were in my room, I had that handful, right?
Oh, gross.
I then put it in one of my terrariums I have in my bag.
Who's just got some bugs?
I'm
So
imagining
now I
like
just
those
have
little
some bugs.
plastic like bug catching houses you get when you're like a child.
Mm-hmm.
Like the
Or in
tiny net.
Stardew.
But way better.
Exactly. Yes.
That's what I'm imagining.
No,
Or
exactly
a
that.
pickle
Except
jar
like,
with a
That's
stick. and a
Stardew.
leaf.
Excuse me, Animal Crossing.
except made like by a druid, so it's a little fancier.
Yeah.
It's a
but, like-
it's a little less shit.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be honest. I like fungus more than I like the bugs and stuff. But like, I
Bugs are chill.
got the bugs, and so I'm gonna take care of them. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure out if they're good for my plants, bad for my plants. You know what I'm saying? And by plants, I mean fungus, because I'm a fun guy.
You are a
Steppy.
fun guy.
Mushrooms aren't even technically.
Thank you,
plants.
Noah.
I don't have a last name. It's just Steppy.
Like Prince.
It's okay.
Or
Don't
Madonna.
trigger Courtney.
What?
So
It's like, oh, is she gonna blow? Is she gonna blow? No.
so
she's taking deep breaths.
I saw it. I
Sorry.
love as a player, I love Steppy. As a character, Mara and Steppy. That's such a. I don't know. I almost.
It's almost
I
like you're.
enjoy
almost
their
like you're-
relationship because she's just like gross.
Yeah, I was gonna
Ew,
say it's
gross.
almost like you're judging people on their outward like what they look like on the outside and judging him because he's a different species. You know, that's just crazy.
I'm sorry.
That's crazy.
You have bugs on you?
In a bag that
They're
you
in
can't
a
see.
terrarium.
She knows that you
Mara.
carry them around with you.
Yeah, but you don't know that.
Depends what kind of bugs they are.
You don't know. Canonically, Mara doesn't know that because I showed you one bug and you freaked out. So I'm not
They
gonna
have
be like,
more
I
than
keep
6
them
legs?
motherfuckers. I'm not gonna be like, I keep them motherfuckers on me. Keep freaking out.
That's
No.
fair.
I'm
Okay.
They have
just
more
gonna
than
be quiet
6
about it.
legs. Gross.
So you don't know. You just know that I'm a
Pretty
gecko
much.
and I'm
You know,
sticky.
but I
And you hate that.
I love
You
spider.
hate me for it. It's fine. You judge me because of the length of my tongue and not the size of my heart. It doesn't matter.
You know what, Steppy?
We're
It's okay
slowly-
because I love and appreciate everything about you.
Like I
You know
said,
what?
player
You know, right back at you.
player loves Steppy. Character is still a little like, he did what now?
That
That's
is
fair.
both
Um,
player and character.
To be fair, though, Steppy is a fan of Mara for the most part and canonically knows you're a war baby, so he's fine with it.
So
So I'm Trinity. I play Mara, who is a human fighter, echo fighter, hexblade warlock. I guess I'd say my favorite thing about her currently is her how naive she is. Because she didn't realize that there was a universe outside. And so she's very much like a, what the fuck? What the fuck? What?
yeah.
What is this? And for the most part, she's like, okay, this is cool. And then she's like, there's so much here to try. Why are you eating noodles from the same place 15,000 times? Like, this is like,
Because they're good fucking noodles.
I fucking love noodles,
What are we?
guys.
What are we doing?
I still go to Noodles and Company. We have more restaurants per capita than any other city on this planet, and I still go to Noodles and Company.
Yes,
sometimes.
yes. But,
It is
but
1000% my sickness that I don't go
that being
more places
said,
in this
because
town.
of all the local business closing, like it is mostly repeats at this point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying.
So yeah, every day is a new
If you
adventure
like
for
something,
Mara.
you can get it a lot. It's okay.
It's the grudge that's like the grudge that Mara is beginning to hold. That's my favorite.
Is
part of
what?
this. The grudge.
The noodle grudge.
The noodle grudge.
Yeah, she's starting to feel that noodles are her least favorite food just because of your guys' obsession with them.
There's definitely some
But,
noodle
like-
beef there.
Oh, absolutely. That and like
Beef noodles.
Ironically, they're not beef noodles. It's just noodle beef.
I don't know. Her back and forth of with Dallas or with Dexter, I think.
His fave.
Is yeah.
Okay.
He tries.
He tries.
We can't. I just need to keep reminding myself we can't keep making a piece of merchandise out of something every episode. And then a part of my brain goes,
Yes, we
Why
can.
not?
I mean, we totally
Why not?
can.
Yes, we can.
Yes,
Have the
Here's what we
power and
can.
the time.
Oh look, opens Canva.
Oh
But what if
Create
it
a
was
design.
a t-shirt?
What if it was real?
But what if it was real?
But what if did make merch
no.
for everything?
What if?
What if did?
What if did?
What if did?
Hmm?
I mean, that brings me one step closer to to achieving my dream of, want to go out as I came in to this world,
Monetized.
fully monetized. So, last time aboard the Courteous Pelican, Steppy, Dexter, and Mara were able to retrieve their dreams. Steppy and Dexter, you both have confidence that your memories are unaltered. They have been fully retained. Mara, however, has some suspicion that these memories are not as they were.
As true as I believe them to be.
We were discussing last time of lesser talking about like lesser restoration or trying a spell to help them out. I'm on Terry right now. Let me switch out. He's built a little differently.
I was like, oh, Terry is not.
He's not what we
Yeah.
need.
And
He's not
and
good.
Put it in
that's
reverse, Terry.
that's still something that we can get to as it currently stands and as you're switching over. Mara, as you step out of the meditation and walked over to see if there was any blood on your hexblade, the alarms and alerts on the ship began to go off, letting you know that the ship is about to careen into something, at least. And when y'all do follow the alerts, you can see ahead of you, there's a spontaneous wormhole, a just large gap in the space in the universe around you that once would have let you see hundreds of thousands of miles ahead of you. There is now just a large orb, and you can see the light bending around it. As this comes upon your ship, it also is revealed that your pilot, Hoban, still does not have his memories.
I would like to tell the group that I am going to try lesser restoration. At this point, I'm not really going to discuss it because we don't really have a lot of time. And
I was gonna say you have about 10 seconds.
yeah, so I'm gonna say I'm trying lesser restoration, and then I'm gonna cast it on Hoban.
Okay. Remind me of lesser restoration.
I believe it removes one effect. I'm pulling it up for.
One disease or one condition afflicting it.
And I Steppy and I are not sure if memory loss counts as a condition, but that's what I'm gonna try.
Yeah, it doesn't. So
Yeah.
mark that off of your spell slots.
Sounds good. Already did.
Yeah, as
It doesn't have a negative effect, though, does it?
no,
Okay.
it's like it's like putting a band-aid on someone that doesn't actually have an actual owie.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Worth a try. I just wanted to fucking
Yeah.
do that. And then I will try to push Dexter towards the fucking cockpit or like the captain's fucking seat because bro.
Yeah, Dexter already would have booked it to the controls to do what he could have.
I was just making sure.
Absolutely.
And then, is there any other positions that I could help with?
Um.
Like run over and like would know about? Do you want me to do a history check or anything for it?
So, what it is a piloting check. So Dexter, since you are at the controls, I'm gonna have you make the piloting skill check. You can make it at disadvantage because you have Steppy. Rather than being able to
Oh no.
at advantage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, with advantage. I might have been looking at the dex or int that you add to it, so my brain might have genuinely said
No worries. I was
there
just
you go.
making sure.
Just wanted
yeah.
to make sure.
Take that advantage. Steppy, rather than being able to like find anything on the controls that you feel even a little bit competent to be able to like have any effect on, rather than like just ruining it, you go and you grab the giant manual. You start trying to like flip through that.
Blessed.
As
Can
well
I-
as
Can
yes.
I enhance ability?
Sure.
Do I know if it would be Dex or Intelligence?
It's up to Dexter as to whether it's dexterity or intelligence.
Oh, I get to pick
Yeah, you get to pick
intelligence.
because there we go.
you
Which
said
also makes
intelligence?
sense.
Cool. No
You
worries.
now have Fox's cunning, and you have advantage on intelligence checks.
And
He
that's
already has
something that
advantage. Never mind. I'm not gonna waste a spell slot
okay.
because you can't double up advantage.
Correct.
Yeah.
So is it just whatever I roll plus the modifier on the stat?
Yeah.
Okay. First one is. Oh wait, I have to roll twice. First one is 18.
Okay. Yeah. From the time that you got to spend with Hoban as he was going through the new controls and you helped him sift through the manual and you got to read portions of that, there's absolutely a moment when you slide into the seat in the controls where you go, okay, I can do this. This is fine. You grab on the steering controls and feel for the first time this huge ship and the vibration behind the controls as you're about to head first into this wormhole. And you can see real quick, everyone else, as you're finding spaces in the ship to ride out some of this turbulence, I would like everyone except for Dexter to make an acrobatics check.
Oh,
Dex, just check.
because Mara would not have left. She would be standing in the middle going, "What is going 21.
Yeah.
But she also got a 25.
You've got enough wherewithal and body control to sort of ride it out like a surfboard.
16 is what Steppy got.
Yeah, Steppy, you are. You also have a fair amount of body control. You've ridden out more turbulence than this because you've also ridden on ships that are shittier than this. And hey, being sticky comes in handy sometimes.
Do you know what? It does. Thank you for noticing.
Yeah.
I got a real spicy 7.
Oh, damn. Iris is bouncing.
So
Concussion.
When as the turbulence starts to sort of subside, you think for a second, this is done. This is fine. And then it buckles your knees again, to the point where you're latch on to a piece of the ship and a piece of the metalwork that's exposed, and you're able to keep yourself vertical and stable for sure. But it does not feel good.
14.
14? Yeah, you are, you're doing like the ADHD walk of like trying to move towards the navigation and controls, seeing if there's any sort of support that you can offer as the wormhole begins to just absorb you. Everyone but Mara, because Mara has not yet left the sparring.
The dojo.
Would everybody? So, Dexter went to the cockpit.
Yeah, would everyone have
Would it be
gone?
called a cockpit?
Cockpit commands.
Okay, Steppy went there, and I assume
Crystal
Crystal
definitely
did
went.
because you helped. Where's Iris? Like, would you have still been there? Like, I feel like if everybody left, Mara would have maybe followed.
If everyone
slower, but still followed eventually.
If everyone left
yeah,
Mara
absolutely.
in the dojo, Iris would have stayed with Mara. If everyone, including Mara, was going to the cockpit to help figure out how to steer the ship,
if one
she
part,
would have
if
gone
you
with
were,
them.
if you were waiting on her, she would not have left, and we would both just be standing there.
Are you gonna stay? I'm gonna
Mara's
stay. Okay, I'm
standing in
gonna
the
stay if you're gonna stay.
Middle of the dojo,
No, you
just
hang up
accepting the
No, you hang up
turbulence
first.
as you're just like being.
All right.
Jostled.
Then
She'll go over to you and like, are you okay? We're gonna.
Is
like,
this normal?
drunken friend, like, okay, stabilize yourself.
It's good. We're good. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
okay, so Crystal, Dexter, and Steppy, from the controls at the front through the panoramic windshield, you watch as the physical space around the ship and around the wormhole, all of the dots of starlight, the asteroids, and the dust debris, it begins to stretch like mozzarella fresh out of the fryer.
Oh, yeah.
The already fuzzy borders of objects outside the ship begin to blend together, their contents melding until they form this amorphous technicolor swirl of matter around the Courteous Pelican, with occasional sparks that burst to all directions around you through this space tunnel as you race past through who knows how many star systems. I can write and read.
Hell yeah.
You're so good.
As the ship continues to speed through the wormhole, Dexter, you can see on the other side the telltale signs of another event horizon, the end of the wormhole. The crew needs to make me a con and acrobatics check, and Dexter, make another piloting check for me.
$17 on my acrobatics.
That's a save.
I got a
And
nat
a
20
20
on my
on my
acrobatics as
con.
well. And a
That's gonna
dirty
be-
20 on my con.
It's gonna be a dirty 21 on acrobatics. That's crazy.
I got.
And then
Oh, sorry.
con save. No, I haven't rolled it yet. Please go ahead.
My acrobatics was a 20, dirty 20.
Okay.
And my con was a 22.
All right. Perfect.
We've recovered.
Yeah.
My con is going to be a 15.
All right. Yeah. Y'all save both of them.
Cool.
All of you all save both of them.
Yay!
What's
Hell yeah.
Close.
Mara
that
may have
document.
saved, but she looks confused AF.
So about that piloting check. First time I rolled, it was a 4.
Oh no.
I said to myself, "Thank God I have advantage." So I rolled it again,
Oh no.
No.
and I rolled a 1.
Oh no.
So we're looking at a hot steaming 8 with
Spicy.
advantage and a 4 modifier.
Spicy.
Bless. I
Hey.
can't now.
all right?
This is the same dice that'll do like a 20, an 18, a 20, and a 17.
Is this the one that was
Oh,
like acting
no.
like an absolute mad lad on the last?
Yeah, I love
like,
this dice
Vermeer?
because it's just like it will not decide whether it's shitty or amazing. It refuses, but it will pivot super hard.
Hold on. I need to figure something out.
I mean, sometimes they say,
Can
Pet
you
owners-
use my reaction to add a d6?
yeah,
Please.
Add a plus
How?
5 to that. So it's a 13.
Hey, so 13.
oh, okay.
That's 2 of my
Uh,
cosmic omens because no, just 1. No, because I did give 1 to Mara. Didn't I? I planned to, and I don't know if I actually did.
You gave Mara an extra something during
Yep.
the meditation.
Yep, it was that was the d6.
Yeah. Okay.
I win. Okay.
I win.
I did something. I felt I did I had a help.
You did.
I
You
did a
did feel
helpful.
helpful. I'm sorry if my tone didn't convey my genuine pride.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm just
Sorry about my
I'm
eyes.
so sorry about my eyes. If I close them, I can't see where I'm going. I'm sorry about my eyes.
I'm gonna think about
That
that,
is not what you
Vlog
said.
Brothers video.
And my favorite part is what happens next. He's like, "That's not what you actually said, though." No, I think I said you being an asshole isn't
Asshole
helping.
isn't helping. I'm gonna think about that exact Vlog Brothers video on my deathbed.
Every day.
If I start laughing before, like,
I'm sorry about my eyes.
that's what it is.
That was in a blooper too.
About my
I'm pretty
eyes.
sure that was like an outtakes video.
Oh, okay. So it's
I'm sorry about
13.
my eyes.
Can't stop me. I'm moving on. If I could remember where I was in my notes, there I was. Thanks again for joining us here at Amateur Hour. If you'd like
We're happy to
some
be
coffee or energy.
I'm so sorry. We're so full of beans, guys.
Okay, but guys, wait. What kind of beans are you full of?
Garbanzo beans.
Garbanzo beans.
Remind me to tell you my favorite joke after
Navy
this.
bean soup.
Is
Nice
it?
hummus.
I think I might know the joke.
Green beans.
I think I might know
These aren't
the joke.
beans. Then Noah, you can tell the joke after stream.
Now we'll see. We'll compare.
We'll compare joke notes.
We'll
No,
compare
probably
joke.
like red beans, I think.
Hey. I'm waiting on Noah and Trinity's beans, and then also I need to see if
honestly, red kidney beans, because if you eat them raw, they make you violently ill.
Oh.
100% hummus.
So also garbanzo beans.
Garbanzo.
Garbanzo.
Yeah, I like
Garbanzo beans.
I like fun bean facts. I'm sorry. So
Also,
red
I want it
beans
to be
because
known-
they're delicious and dangerous.
I just like saying
Tim
garbanzo
popped in
beans.
and asked if I wanted a snack, and I said I didn't know, and he goes, "Okay, I'll bring you a surprise." And he came back with queso.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Excellent.
you.
Hot cheese.
Hot cheese. I just like saying garbanzo because of Steven Universe.
Garbanzo.
I've grown up with hummus. I love it quite a bit, but
Hummus
like,
is yummus.
I've done so many things with garbanzo beans from
Hummus is
such
so
a young
good.
age. I'm garbanzoed out a little bit. Like I love them.
Oh, you're over garbanzoed?
But I definitely wouldn't say they're my favorite just because I've always been like a free range garbanzo child.
Mm. I get that. Anyway. I'm gonna hide in my hoodie now.
I'm edamame because I'm difficult to get salty, and it's an
I saw
activity.
a TikTok the other day where people were cleaning out their freezer, and this girl had pulled out like 17 partial bags of frozen edamame that her roommate bought.
Oh my god! Just get
And
the
I was
steam
like-
bags. You can eat the whole thing in one
I
sitting.
was like, my sister in Christ,
My sister is
the edamame.
good for you.
There's a song called Edamame, and it's one of my favorite songs ever.
I shared it to the chat like forever ago.
I will pop you like a pea, yeah, edamame.
Do you not remember?
Feeling
Like
so
forever
hot, like I'm
ago.
chilling on the beach, yeah, baby.
I
in the
get
sun,
credit.
like the Teletubbies. I put that on my playlists.
It
I got
doesn't
that
take
one off of
credit away
TikTok.
from Dallas.
I got it off of TikTok. That's how I heard it. I don't know
Okay.
when you posted it. I don't know which one
I'm
of
glad
us
everybody
posted it
listens
first,
to the
but that's a
music I
song.
share.
What?
I do.
Thank you.
I listen to everything you share. You think I would disrespect our friendship like that?
Getting heated.
That would make you just coworkers.
But they were coworkers.
Oh, what's funnier, Mara being bitter or Trinity being bitter?
They're both pretty funny.
They were
And
coworkers.
they were coworkers.
Like
Dallas, you know
an
that
old
music
map
is a base
illustration.
foundation of our friendship, and I would never disrespect you in that way.
I know
It's
I'm
an
giving you
old
shit.
map illustration
I
of
know,
like
I
the
just,
two,
I need to make that in
oceans
abundantly
kissing.
clear.
Kinda hit my
and I was
headset.
like, but they were shore mates.
What did you just say?
So
I saw an old an antique map illustration on the internet because that's the kind of internet corners I live in, and to depict like where the two oceans meet under like in the Gulf of Mexico, there was like two illustrations of like female ocean figures like kissing, and I was like, but they were shore mates.
So, Courtney, I need you to know I saw you with all of those Twizzlers, and I was like, I could probably fit those Twizzlers in my mouth. Just all of them.
I definitely thought that, and it wouldn't be hard.
No,
It's not that many right now.
no, it's not that many
No.
Twizzlers.
It's a 7, 8, 9,
Now I want Twizzlers.
8.5.
You made me want queso, and man,
Well, now we have to manifest Twizzlers for Amanda.
God, I love
Perfect.
Twizzlers.
Right?
I got these for D&D last week.
Oh, poor bird. Poor bird's got an ad during the best parts.
No.
So
During the
sad.
shenanigans.
We have
Almost like I
shenaned
could-
before, we shall shenan again.
Almost like I could, I don't know, do something
What?
with clicking.
Maybe.
Mm,
Maybe. Who knows? Who knows?
I wonder what's gonna happen. I wonder what's gonna happen. So,
and or science.
Thank you very much, sir. You're
With
a
that
gentleman and a
13,
scholar.
the ship now, the Courteous
I'm so
Pelican.
excited to tell you about the corn kid. Sorry.
God, I love this human being. She's my favorite being. They're my favorite being.
So much love.
What a great bean.
Ugh.
An outstanding being, truly.
But also, go check out our sponsors. Thank you, Nightbot. So, the Courteous Pelican has now, as it's exiting this wormhole, it's begun to reach such speeds that on the interior, those of you holding on to any portion of the ship, or if you're laying down and found that to be a better way to ride out this turbulence, you can feel every vibration. You can feel every single movement that it's like when a car starts to go too fast on a highway and everything just starts resonating, that you
Thank
can
you very much,
almost
sir.
hear a little
You're
bit of
a
a
gentleman
bell,
and a scholar.
and every single nerve in your body just feels like it's erupting. Gripping the controls, Dexter, your knuckles are turning ghost white. Yet your eyes do not shift from the approaching edge. And just when you think you can see stable space on the other side, you feel a heavy hand drop onto your right shoulder. And Hoban's hand is gruff and comforting, just as his voice, as you hear him gently beside you. That's it, kid. Nice and steady. The Courteous Pelican jolts upward as you are spit out of the spontaneous wormhole. And everyone is stable and healthy because y'all fucking saved. And on the outside of this wormhole, excuse me, that was not a pleasant one. I did not enjoy that.
Burp.
That sounded painful.
Begone,
It kind of
foul
was.
gas which resides within our chests.
You gotta put the demons out.
Gotta burp them out.
Put the demons out.
I wanted to keep the demons.
Yeah, but they wanted to come out. So it's either a burp or a toot.
I want to make a character called Burporitude.
Doesn't his shit
Can I
farted.
please make a character called Defecation and be like your grandfather?
I don't know if it's gonna be my game. I mean, I'm not your dad. I can't tell you what characters to make and not make.
I'm not sure.
I'm asking Dallas.
Oh, yeah.
Dallas
Yeah.
is like, I'm not your dad either.
I was like, I'm
Well,
not your
no,
dad.
I would
But
be
you
his-
could definitely be my grandpa.
I want to be his grandpa. I don't want to be his Billy. I'm not your dad. I'm trying to spoil you. You know what I'm saying? Anyway,
I ain't trying to be a dad. I'm trying to be a sugar daddy.
Sugar granddaddy.
Yeah, Sarah, I was gonna say something like that too.
We play D&D here, so
Yeah.
Do we?
Play D&D, okay?
So, as you guys pop out on the other side, on the what you see through the windshield, the glass, because like I'm gonna take a small tangent here for myself, and to talk about how I, for the life of me, have not been able to figure out a better word other than windshield to describe the glass that is over the front of this vehicle. And even then, there's no wind.
Right?
Yeah,
The
there's gotta be a
space
word
shield?
for it though.
But that's the shield on the outside of the ship.
Yeah,
Do a
hold on,
void
hold
shield?
on.
Yeah, word
Void
for
shield?
it.
Void shield? Huh?
That's called Axe body spray.
What is the windshield of a spaceship called? A viewport.
That's what.
Also known as
viewport!
a window or
Viewport.
porthole.
I hurt my glasses, so now I have to wear them.
There we go.
Okay, so this gigantic panoramic viewport. Outside of it, what you sort of expect to see is most everything else in the wild spaces. in space, a space shield? Yeah,
Space
you know, that's what you
shield?
would think.
Fuck off! Fuck off!
I didn't know there was chickens on board.
Please don't introduce chicken NPCs because then I'll have to name them and love them and care for them.
Weirdly enough, Steppy necessarily wouldn't.
Huh. Okay.
I
I'd
think the chickens
respect
would be
them
best
as
friends.
chickens, but like if y'all were hungry enough, I mean,
I was gonna say, or they become dinner.
No, they're best friends and they get married.
that's fine. That's fine.
We
I
hold
respect your
weddings for
decision.
them.
Gay chicken wedding.
Crystal
I'm just
knows how
saying,
to do lace tatting, so she'll make like little outfits for him and
I have
everything.
hair on my nose.
If there's gecko people, I assume there's chicken people, and I assume the chicken people are not nice to the gecko people.
Natural enemies.
Huh.
Well, you
You're
ever
making
seen
a lot of
chicken gecko?
prejudice presumptions.
Well,
You're in space, and I don't.
Look,
I
I've
don't
never
mind.
met a chicken I liked. So
I'm just saying. Well,
Chickens
like,
aren't
you
mean.
ever seen a chicken with a little lizard? Because they are just like yummy, you know.
true. Nice, got a point.
So like, I just I'm cautious, and I don't.
Oh,
feel
you're
bad
bird
eating
racist.
You know, I'm bird racist a little bit.
Yeah.
I have a
makes sense.
character you should hang out with.
Oh
Y'all
boy.
would get on like Game Busters.
Listen,
Game Busters,
at the beginning
gangbusters.
of this, I wasn't like, damn, bird racist sounds like something I should be a part of. But honestly, like, Steppy would have had like bad encounters, so I might be a little bird racist.
All right. I like that we've learned this about Steppy today.
Be honest to your experience is what I
I
say.
Yeah.
learned about Steppy today too. So
And you know what? I stand by this, and I'm gonna go ahead and put this out on the internet. Comedic prejudice in a fantasy world. That's the only kind of prejudice I really care for.
cool. 10 out of 10. Agree.
It's true.
That's all I want. That's all I ever want.
In real life, birds aren't real. So don't.
Every
That's true.
Exactly.
Every single one of my characters has a really stupid hill that they will die on.
Well, because like, don't people just have stupid hills they'll die on?
Yeah.
So,
So my
it just makes
favorite
it more
one is
realistic.
Addie's. Addie's hill that she'll die on is that enchantment, like charm spells are immoral, and she thinks necromancy is more moral than charm spells because they're already dead. They're not using their body anyway.
She's not wrong.
Whereas charm spells are literally like altering the brain of the person that you are talking to convince them that suddenly they like you or to change their memory. Like that's fucked up. That's fucked up.
True.
That's right.
Anyway,
You said anyway.
so that's Addie's hill. Crystal is aggressively anti-gender, but we won't get there right now.
Hey, if you try to use a mouse that isn't connected to the device that you're using, it's not going to do anything on that device. Just
Oh,
FYI.
good to know.
Astounding.
You just gotta believe harder.
Oh,
Believe
also
in the mouse.
warning,
Clearly.
cooking. So if you hear any noises, tell me and I'll mute myself.
All
We'll
right.
just assume it's a murderer.
Honestly, it probably.
I will assume
Or
you
a
are murdering
ghost.
someone.
A ghost.
Honestly, thank you so much for that assumption. That makes me feel good.
the only thing that would have made the Oceans franchise better is if one of them would have ever said the word ghost.
Ghost.
It's a ghost.
Can you imagine George Clooney sitting there with a glass of wine watching Oprah and he just goes, they're talking about ghosts.
I think it's a ghost. I just love that all I have to do to make you chuckle is just get really close to my mic and say ghost.
It's because it's like you're in my ear.
No, we used to
I
have
am.
a really good bit like that on the when we were a podcast. Anytime he rolled something ridiculous, he'd just get really close and be like, "Yeah, that was a 3."
Yeah, no. That
But I started calling my low rolls spicy. Makes
It's
me
a
feel better about 'em.
Spicy 7.
Yeah.
It's a real tasty 2.
That is a milk toast 18.
That's also a gross word.
Milk
Right.
toast.
Because I
Hate it
just
a
think
lot.
of dunking
Toast
toast. Like, I
with
know
milk.
what it is and I know what it means, but I just think of dunking toast in milk.
Yeah.
And that ruins both the toast and the milk.
Yeah. Which I think makes it make even more sense. You have ruined both milk and toast. Thank you, sir, by being milk toast. So on the other side of this wormhole, I'm carrying on.
Good call.
I'm moving on.
Go. Just go.
There
It's
is there is this huge amalgamation of like carrier ships, cargo ships, and a lot of different pieces of it that would be would fill out the whole ship. It just moves on to another portion of another ship. It's there's one piece that looks like it was also, as a small side note, I for all of this homebrew am taking everything from Spelljammer or spaceships and Star Worms. So if you want to go buy spaceships and Star Worms on Drive-Thru RPG, please do so. It's a really great fucking resource. I'm having a lot of fun with it. One part of it looks like a scorpion ship. It looks like the tail end of the scorpion ship. There's another portion that's like the hull of a Shrike ship. And then a couple of other just passenger or private ships. And at the top of this ship, in which it's a giant ship, but you all, except for Mara, who is not necessarily there to see this either, you all recognize this as a sundry station. This is like a gigantic sky mall. And at the top, in huge, gaudy red and yellow, like 1960s Vegas sign, it reads Spike's Sundry Station.
I do love a good alliteration.
So
We know Spike.
the turbulence has stopped.
Correct. It is now smooth sailing.
Can I make a history check
Mara
to see if
is-
Crystal's been here before?
Mara is gonna
Sure.
still drunken carry Iris, just in case. We're gonna walk to the.
Yeah. 5? No.
So-
yeah.
The Hobrock hand that I felt on my shoulder, was that real?
Hoban's hand? Yeah.
Yeah, that one. Fuck, every time.
Yeah, that's Hoban's hand.
Okay,
No,
so Hobart,
Hobart's
it's like- it's
not
like-
here!
but it's like Hobrock's not
Never
here,
gonna
man.
talk to again.
But it's like Hoban's arm is attached to Hoban, and Hoban is on the bridge, right? Like,
Mhm.
Yeah.
cool. So got it. Neato. That's neat.
What?
I was just worried that it was like projected conscious or something. Look, anytime anybody talks to me about space travel and wormholes, I immediately think of Event Horizon, and I don't trust anything. So, especially considering we just got mind fucked by a space whale not but 2 sessions ago, I'm just being real thorough here.
You said I'm
Yeah,
not
it's
getting
Hoban.
my
It's
fuck
Hoban's
by
hand.
my brother. First time, shame on me. Second time, shame on you. Third time, a fool ain't gonna get fooled again. You know.
Oh, we ain't gonna get fooled again.
You know what? It's not my fault that Wash from Firefly's first name is Hoban.
It's true. What?
And it's not my fault that Hoprock is a really catchy orc name.
It's
So,
true.
I'm sorry, all the other ones were like Hog and like all this other shit. I was like, Hobrock, aha, that's an inventor.
Did you consider Herkdirk? Because I like
No.
the name Herkdirk.
I didn't until I realized that's literally the character I built.
Fork Nork science
Because
orc.
I just built Bill Nye with trauma.
Orc Nork the science orc. Orc.
Yeah, listen, I didn't realize that's what was happening, but that's
Fork
what was
Nork the
happening.
science orc.
I made a science orc. But Steppy, the fungus druid,
Hi, Buckeyes.
is happy to be here. I'll just be checking on my allies at this point.
A kid
Yep.
Him kid.
is a baby.
So everyone has now conglomerated in the at the command station. Correct?
Right.
Yes, I will be making. I was already there, so I'll just be checking on everybody and trying to usher in the people that weren't.
Crystal is searching through her crystal maps to try to find one
I was
of
gonna
the star
say-
map of this area and is having a hard time finding it.
Well-
If anyone's hurt, Steppy will try to deal with it, but I don't think anyone is.
No.
Mara
so.
comes in with Iris, and Mara's
my
just kind of
pride.
giggling, and then looking at Iris, and then she's gonna look at everyone else and be like, "What the fuck was that?"
Wormhole.
Steppy's gonna
That
look
doesn't
at Dexter.
answer my question.
Steppy's gonna look at Dexter and say, I don't know, he was driving.
So it
Dexter's
wasn't
just
under the
gonna
space
look.
belt.
do that?
Dexter's just gonna look at Steppy and just nod one time.
or it
Well,
was
wormholes
supposed
do
to
that.
do that.
Steppy's
Whether-
gonna give you. Steppy's gonna give you a giant wink.
Mara
The
just kind of
biggest
nods
wink
at you of like,
You've
"Oh,
ever
got
done
it."
seen.
Crystal says, I mean, wormholes do that, but whether or not the wormhole is supposed to be there is kind of more of a philosophical question about the nature of the universe than anything else.
Steppy starts to write that down. Cause that's deep as fuck.
Does Steppy just have like a notebook of quotes
Yes.
that he thinks are deep? I love that
Yeah.
about Steppy.
Thank you. I'm definitely not creating it right now, so it's canon.
A psychopath on a mission is a hero.
The difference between martyrdom and
Bro,
suicide
how did
is
you know-
press coverage.
How did you know what my
Okay,
class was?
Panic at the Disco.
Just
Sarah,
any fucking pop
God.
band
bro, no, Sarah, how did you know
There's a
what my
reason
test
these tables
tattoo
are
was?
numbered,
That's
honey. You just haven't figured it out yet.
I've got that tatted on my collarbone.
Oh, I constantly
So-
thank God for Esteban.
No, right. That's
Get
my
out of
tramp
here.
Nails for breakfast,
God.
Dex for snacks.
Shrink!
stamp. Esteban is my tramp stamp. Don't worry.
Oh no!
My body's a
Smaller
My
hands.
version of that would be like profound quotes that you find in the middle of the worst fan fiction.
Yeah.
honestly,
That is
Little
100%
Sonic is a
Crystal's
treat.
vibe.
the way I've created Steppy, he definitely would be into fanfiction. I don't want to admit it, but he would. Be.
There's no shame in that.
I mean,
As the
I
person
just,
who
like,
fell asleep
no
reading
other
fanfiction
soul
earlier
person, but,
today.
like, this character, yeah, he's.
Okay, Crystal, remind me of what your navigation roll was. 5. Was that to see where you are or to see if you
I
recognize,
think it was
like,
I was a history check to see if I remember being here.
okay, you do not remember being here, but that doesn't mean that you can't do a navigation check.
Would it be survival or perception, investigation?
Well, hold on one second.
No worries.
Because
Nature.
there's in spaceships and Star Worms, they've updated different pieces of skill checks. So like piloting is one that is from spaceships and Star Worms. So I'm looking to see if there's one specifically for navigation, but also there is just one straight up for navigation in D&D, and I think it's intelligence, which you would also have proficiency because you are the navigator of the ship.
So it would be the equivalent of a nature check for me because I have proficiency in nature and it's based on intelligence. Yes?
Probably. I just got to the page that I needed.
No worries.
What do you use for nature?
Nature is intelligence.
Yeah, perfect. It'll work.
Perfect. It's a 10.
Spicy.
It's a
Thank
natural
God
3.
there are maps.
Yeah.
And thank God you have good maps of the area,
I have
and
so
that
many maps.
when your pilot got his ship upgraded, you got even better maps. And also that you were given certain coordinates. Jesus Christ, Brain, can we get it together? No. Damn it.
No.
Okay.
No.
I don't know what anyone else's brain sounds like. That's what my brain sounds like.
Pretty accurate.
It just sounds like
sounds like a 4-year-old.
I was just gonna ask. If
My
that's
brain is
kinda-
a haughty bitch.
My brain is just like a depressed frog. No.
You ever watched Winnie the Pooh? You know Eeyore? Anyway, that's my brain.
So your brain is
Never.
Eeyore, and Dallas's brain is Rabbit.
Oh
What's crazy is I always knew Dallas completed me. You know what I'm saying?
Crookshanks is
Is
literally
this-
laying on my arm. It's so
Aw.
cute.
Watch any of the footage back, Noah. That's a foregone conclusion.
We all knew this. We all knew this.
Just for any new watchers. You know?
Oh yeah, if this is your first time watching the show.
If this
Part
is
of
your
the great
first
purpose
time
of my
watching,
life has been bringing Noah and Dallas together.
Do you know? I can't wait till we touch for the first time. Anyway, so D&D.
So
DMCA.
You said DMCA.
Crookshanks is like, I'm done.
He's like, I'm tired of this.
Oh
Get the fuck outta
here.
boy.
Noah's and Dallas's are just natural friends.
It's true.
it's like the reverse of the natural predator.
Right. Just natural homies.
It's natural bros. Okay, so Crystal, on that navigation check, and with the assistance of your maps and such, you have never necessarily been here before. You do know that you are only about a day's travel from your target location, Bulgaria. So going through the wormhole did expedite your journey by about 75%.
So she can't remember being there. She's looking through her maps and comparing it with the coordinates and like double checking her calculations 4 or 5 times before she's like, that was oddly convenient. Would you like to go shopping?
Why not?
Well,
Can we
that's
get
one
weird
consent.
shit? Can we get weird
That's-
shit there, like like an actual Sky Mall catalog.
There's Courtney wants to fill in the silence, but Crystal would just sit there in the silence.
Dexter's
Fair
just
enough.
taking a second. He almost
Yeah.
died in a wormhole.
Iris
also-
is a fancy
Allegedly.
lady. She likes clothes. Of course she wants to
Allegedly.
go shopping.
We're all fine.
Steppy's just gonna Steppy's also gonna take a second, realizing we're all fine. He's gonna look at Crystal and kind of deadpan it more than he normally does, but he's gonna be like, honestly, yeah, I'll go shop.
Why not?
Like honestly, his voice would have been, listen, let's go shopping. I can't wait.
Fucking, yeah.
Fuck it.
So as you bring up, I want to go shopping, and there are general murmurs about Hoban.
As everyone's still trying to
General
process.
murmurs?
Yeah, Hoban takes a
Like
seat.
it's just such a word, right?
This
Like,
is
we
the
just
first
went-
time that Mara has
just went
gone through a
screaming through
wormhole.
existence.
But this is old hat shit for Crystal.
It's like, hey, y'all wanna
Yeah, this is the
y'all wanna
first
stop at the local
shopping
shopping outlet mall?
Y'all
like-
want to get us scooters?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but like
I
Iris would have
guess.
perked up after falling over the first time at shopping and been like, yeah, like, can we go to Orange Julius
This makes
while we're
me-
there?
Steppy thinks Crystal's really cool, so like the fact that they handled it so well, Steppy's like, damn, you know what? I gotta handle it better. Yes, let's go shopping. Let's do it. Do I want to go shopping? No, I want to vomit. But let's go
It
shopping.
reminds me of Brendan Lee Mulligan talking about how he has to snack during D&D, but he was telling a story about how him and a bunch of his friends got in a car accident, and afterwards they ended up at this pizza place while like they were doing all this stuff, and like Brennan ordered like 5 large pizzas or something like that for everybody, and he comes back from doing whatever he was doing, and everybody's just sitting at the table not touching the pizza, and he's like, "What? Why are you guys eating?" And they're like, "We just got in a car accident. We're not hungry." And he's like, "You and I process grief very differently."
Very differently.
Like,
Absolutely.
and like,
Very differently.
he's like, "I took down 2 pies easy." Like,
Done.
just done. I was like, that is 100% Crystal's just like, this has happened before. All right, you wanna go shopping?
Yeah, Mara's just dumbfounded of just like
Do you?
no. What?
What?
Why?
Well, while we're here,
We're right here. Do we need anything?
Steppy's
Do we
gonna be
want
like,
to look at anything?
We are right here. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm ready.
To, of course, she just starts muttering under her breath about the group and food and. How
Not
many
just
noodles
food.
are we
You
gonna have to
want
go
to
through
hear
in
it,
this
Dad?
place?
On
Orange
hearing you
Julius
butter,
is not.
Steppy's gonna perk up a little bit and say, "You said food. I could go for some noodles right now."
You get death glare.
I don't catch it. By choice.
I mean, it
I
can
just feel like
continue
Mara is
until she
everybody's
can shift
little
her
sister.
focus. Like that's what her expression is at the current moment.
I feel like
He's like,
Mara's
"Damn."
just everybody's annoying little sister who they just constantly shit on for
Mar-
no reason. You know what I
Mara's
mean?
right. We should get some noodles. I'm
Every
hungry.
little thing that we do that we know bothers
I could go
her,
for
we just
noodles.
Keep doing it.
We could go for noodles.
I can grab some noodles.
All right. Y'all gonna grab noodles?
I mean,
Let's go see if
let's
they
see.
have
Are
any
there
noodles.
noodles? We have to check first. I don't want to presume.
Yeah, you don't know. You don't know if there's noodles.
We got to get out there.
Hoban takes a seat at one of the other chairs. I'll stick with the ship then. So here's and he sort of swipes the manual.
Steppy will offer to stay with him.
No, really. I would appreciate some time just with the ship.
And I respect that. I would just offer in case he wanted help because I had some success with meditation and I would love to help.
Yeah. I appreciate it. I do. No, you guys. That looks like a lot of fun. And he gestures over to the sentry station. It looks like a lot of fun, really. And he looks through the table of contents. All right. Okay.
I
Hot
as soon as he says that, I accept it and then respectfully walk away. Like I don't disrespectfully walk away, but obviously he needs time to himself. so I get the fuck out.
Yep.
Mara's death glare shifts from Steppy to a less harsh glare to our lovely pilot of when he says that looks like fun. You should go do that.
Steppy will glance at Mara, hopefully right as it shifts, and just be like, "Come on!" Like,
Come on! Let's go on a butthole sniffing adventure.
What you doing over there, loser? You could be over here.
Ugh. Okay. Yeah, and when he sort of mentions like, yeah, it looks like a lot of fun. It's very like passive, like, yeah, that looks like fun. So pots. There's another smaller ship, I think, unless we could probably. It looks like he's trying to debate between like sending you guys out with your own little navigating pod or just going all the way up to the station.
Do you
There
wanna just
aren't
park
any
here, or what do you? Can we park here? Is there parking for us? Can we do that?
we could probably get closer. I don't have to. You guys don't have to.
I mean,
Do
we
the space
can.
equivalent of walking.
I don't mind a walk.
I hate walking in all of its equivalents.
Another moment when Crystal and Dexter are exact opposites.
Crystal's like, I could do a walk, and Dexter's like, fuck that.
Fucking hate walks.
Walking is for peasants.
It's true.
Yeah. So then Dexter just hit the that button, and it seems like he's trying to offer some sort of assistance, and also like he's trying to recall his own memory by like just doing these things.
Yeah.
If you want to drive the ship all the way up, it's pretty easy. It goes about twice as slow as it would normally, kind of like when, and this might reveal that we are Midwesterners. You know when you're like 14 and one of your older relatives is like, hey, you want to drive?
Because we're too drunk to drive. So it's either you drive
Or we die.
And you don't want that on your conscience, now do you?
You're like,
It's
I'm too young for this trauma.
I don't want that. I'll just take the wheel then. It's kind
only
of
1
that.
mile back to our house.
On a gravel road.
So hold on. So Dexter is driving us closer?
Yes.
Oh god. Okay, so Mara
Dexter just
Mara's
drove you
gonna-
through a wormhole. Show some
Yeah,
respect.
I know. I'm aware. Yeah.
Put some
So
respect on
Mara's
his
gonna
name.
grab Iris and like hunker down in a very sturdy corner and just be like, okay, fine, drive us in.
Just two friends doing friend stuff.
Dexter shopping by himself. He's gonna buy whiskey and sad records. You all have ruined his day.
Oh no. Iris is gonna buy shoes, so
It's fair.
Yeah. It's pretty easy. There aren't really any other ships that you see, at least on this side of it. It's a pretty big sundry station, so there may be other smaller private vessels on the other side, but you guys roll up to what really looks like the front of the mall, and there's a receiving dock that sort of automatically takes the Courteous Pelican and finds its specific, each ship has its own like transfer point, so that you can transfer from ship to ship without dying in the vacuum of space.
that's handy.
And it sort of navigates that and maneuvers your ship automatically, and then you feel the suction and stables secure. Secure Steppy. You're attached to the fucking thing. You can leave now if you want.
Yay.
I love you so deeply.
I'm
We're made of
doing.
beans.
I am made of edamame. Soybeans.
Poppy like a pea at edamame.
A couple beans in a bean house.
Just 2 beans in a bean house.
As soon as we dock, Marl will get up and help Iris up, and then clap Dexter on the shoulder and pee. And that was good. Good job.
Good job.
In a very sincere, like, I thought that the first time was just you, like it was bad because you were driving, but no. Whatever this wormhole is, apparently it was that. You did a good job. Like, very sincere.
Dexter, with equal
Steppy.
sincerity, will respond by saying, "It's very kind of you, thanks." And then he wants to go.
Steppy, as he walks out, will say, "Yeah, no, legit, thank you for not killing us." And walk out the door.
So, as far as shops go, it's a two-tiered situation. But as you step onto the metal grated floor, you recognize there's only 5 shops. You kind of thought with how many different pieces of ship are combined into this that it might be more like, I don't know, 20, 30. They look like pretty big stores, but there is like a little, to call it a directory would be
Too generous.
polite. Far too generous. There is one, the top line says general shop, and then under that it says gym, and then it says armory, and underneath that it says Kim, and then underneath that it
Kim?
also Kim, yes,
K-I-M?
Kim.
Okay.
Did I stutter?
Nope, just making sure I heard correctly. Auditory
Underneath-
processing.
Underneath that armory, and the name Kim, there is also the word armory, and underneath that is the name Lim.
What?
With a B?
With an L.
There's a B.
An
Right,
R
but with
that
an
runs-
L-I-M-B or L-I-M?
L-I-M.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a
Steppy,
Where's the B? There's a B?
There's a B.
There's
Oh
a
wait,
B.
about the bee?
is there more levels?
Well, as far as levels go, no, it's just the 2 levels. There are 2 more shops though.
Oh,
One of the 4th one also says armory, and underneath that is the name Pim.
Pim's
fine-
not British, I riot.
This mall is boring.
Steppy will just start walking towards Kim.
This is what you wanted to come in here for? This is it? This is underwhelming.
Yo,
No.
I'll go for Kim.
Gonna start walking for Kim.
Yep.
Not even
I've
gonna.
never been here before.
Not even
Steppy-
gonna read that there's a food armory, and the
No.
guy that runs that is named Tim.
No, the first thing that Steppy's gonna do is kind of look at the name shops and then be like, I wonder what Kim does. And just kind of goes towards to figure out what it does. Because, like, as much as, like, I want to check everything out. I'm more intrigued that they're just like, yeah, I'm Kim. What's up? Or, hey, I'm Lim. How's it going? So, like, I'm just, like, curious. I want to go see what's up with the names.
Okay.
And Steppy goes by curiosity.
So you follow the really rudimentary diagram, and when you find this first armory, you realize, okay, this is the weapons armory. This is where like all of the guns are. This is where all of the melee weaponry is. This is where like all of the other add-ons and accessories are. Make a perception check. Has everyone followed Steppy?
Crystal did.
Iris probably would have too. She would have been disappointed and been like, well, fuck it.
16.
23.
Mara's just like grudgingly like walking through and like looking around of like, this is it? What is
Steppy just
and
has
like
the
very disgruntled.
adventurous teenager, right?
Yeah. So
my perception check is it's gonna be a 28.
17.
So as you guys begin to walk through this area, you can see the doors to these shops are, normal sized doors. And as you walk past a couple of them, you recognize, okay, so that one, that's the general store. That's just got everything. You can't see the back of the store when you walk past it. You can't see the ceiling of the store when you walk past it. And you also see that there are shelves pretty much every 4 feet from floor to ceiling. And that's just the general store as you pass it. The weapon shop itself, which recognize it doesn't have like any armor. It doesn't have any garments or even shields in this specific weapon armory that Kim runs. And you hear some slurping about from one of the sides of the store, and you hear, yes, hello, how can I help you today? As this plasmoid in like a humanoid figure sort of wiggles towards you, but he's an amoeba-like guy, so he doesn't like really have a face, so he's doing his best to put on like a person impression. Which is me every day.
Can I insight check whether or not I love him?
Sure. I feel like that's more of a
Plasmoid
personal
is your
choice,
boyfriend now.
Steppy will greet him back like he doesn't really notice anything wrong.
And I mean, like, he is just a normal plasmoid. You guys are aware
Whereas
of
Mara
plasmoids?
is just like, what the fuck is this?
Steppy's just like, what's up, little homie? What do you sell?
Why, I sell arms.
Get it?
Is this Lim?
No, this is Kim.
Okay, got it.
It'd be funnier if it was Lynn.
I was like, it was Lim.
I know.
Can I?
Well, you went to the wrong store. That's not my fault.
Can I look around and see what like arms he's talking about?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Are
Because
they human?
is it arms, or is it like chick?
Is it arms?
Does he just have like guns? Is this an NRA?
So...
God, I hope not.
I want to know what I walked into.
Vote in your local government. Participate in your local politics. Take guns off the streets. Jesus Christ. Whew, okay.
Are you okay?
Hi. Ooh.
Sorry, I
Understand that's a
Did
rebel.
y'all know that J.K. Rowling's new book is about canceled transphobe, and it's definitely not about her.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, I'm not. I'll send y'all the link.
Oh
It's
my
insane.
God.
Worst.
This bitch.
The audacity.
And-
I don't usually like throw out free advice, but here's some free advice for J.K. Rowling. Shut your fucking mouth.
Just stop.
Take
Stop
your
talking.
bajillions
You
of
know-
dollars, shut the fuck
Do you
up
know
and
what
go
I
away.
think is insane? That the Harry Potter books wrote themselves. That
Yeah.
They had no
And they
Canonically.
just spontaneously appeared.
that they just
Yeah.
randomly and magically wrote themselves.
And you know who can't
Got it.
say that? The Bible.
You know who can't say that? Preach.
Okay, so as far as weapons in here, there's
These are real arms. I'm terrified that there's just limbs. I'm so scared that this little amoeba is just like, hey buddy, you wanna buy some guy's arms? No.
well, and what's interesting about plasmoids is that they can, as a creature, choose to be either medium or small. He is small. He is like proportional sized to what a human would be, but small,
So is he like my
Crystal's
size or
like
even
6'1",
probably.
so he goes up to
Yeah,
like,
he comes up to your hips,
okay, so he's about Steppy. Steppy's like a little tall.
or like, I don't know, mid thigh.
I was like probably just above the knee, maybe mid thigh.
I should have asked, are the legs hella long or is the torso hella long?
They're both hella long. She's 5'11" naturally, but she's in high-heeled boots.
Th-
So she's like
Yeah.
6'1", 6'2" right now.
Yeah, the top of his head comes up to about like your hip.
Little
He
guy.
is small. But as far as actual weapons, there are rifles, there's arc bows, there are some plasma pistols, a rifle, shotgun.
Steppy's gonna like, I obviously look different than the rest of my group. You know what I'm saying? Like me and him are both like, we're alike. We're alike in our dislikes, And I'm gonna lean in. I'm gonna be like, so is there anything like interesting in here? Like, is there a back door, like a back shop? You know what I'm saying, Kim?
Well, if you'd like to see something that I don't have on the floor, I could certainly take you to the private room.
Steppy agrees,
So
and then
sexy.
as he
Insight.
agrees, he'll
Go for
it. Steppy will turn around to Crystal and give her like a super quick gecko smile of being like, look, I'm trying to find fun.
21 insight
Look, I'm doing so good.
on my plasmoid buddy.
You watch this plasmoid go from dealer who's working with someone who's just come in to browse the shop to someone that is here to specifically buy an engagement ring. Oh, well, if you'd like to see that, let me take you over here. Yeah,
That means
you
it's
see this guy just like perk up.
Thank
Steppy
you.
Yeah.
has no idea what he's asked. Like he's just like, is there
Crystal
fun
will
shit?
keep
Let's
pretty
go.
close by to make sure that Steppy doesn't get swindled.
Okay.
That's her purpose now. That's her goal. Is just okay. I know I don't mind being upsold a little bit, but we want to make sure this little gecko understands.
So
No, I feel
go
myself
ahead.
for like haggling is what I feel like this might be.
we'll see.
I mean, Steppy sure will. He doesn't know what the fuck he's doing.
So he sort of takes you by the elbow and begins to lead you towards the back. You walk past various like boxes of different ammunition, different There's like different attachments. There are like nets and grappling hooks that you can add on to your weapon. And what he
Noted.
takes you back to is this large glass case with a very large lock on it. And you see in the underlit shelves, there are a few large black tungsten metal firearms. Now, this one, and he points to one of the larger ones, this is an energy thrower. Over here we have our grenade launcher, as well as a rocket launcher.
Okay, so what would I have to roll to not look like I'm panicking?
Deception.
Thank you. Roll a deception.
There's also our liquid nitrogen
Okay.
grenades.
Dirty 20.
He is enamored enough with his own firearms and showing off these special fun things that you're able to play it off pretty cool. And every time that he like turns, and you're able to like steal a quick like, oh my fucking god, like is that a plasma rocket? And it is indeed a plasma rocket.
I look at Crystal with those panic eyes. When I like normally would just like do it at the ground, I look at Crystal and I'm like, oh my god! Like the second time I do it in panic, I'm just like, I'm so sorry. And then, like,
Yeah.
keep going.
And like,
Steppy, honestly,
yeah,
and is interested, and after he gets over the panic, is gonna start asking.
I was like, that's what I was like. If I need to, Crystal will make an insight check to see if he's panicking because he needs out and this is terrifying, or if he's panicking because he's interested and did not expect this
too excited.
I didn't expect. So yes, all of the above.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
I don't necessarily want to be in this situation, but now that I am, I know that I won't be in this situation again, and I need to take advantage of it, and I'm not sure how, so now I need to listen to him and figure out what I can afford to buy and what I can't afford to buy, and also what'll kill me and what won't.
And like nod encouragingly at you, like it's okay, you can go play.
Mm-hmm.
That reassures me quite a bit, and I start tuning in like hardcore.
Yeah, you hear him start to rattle off things like liquid nitrogen grenade, sonic grenade, plasma rocket, sonic canister, trick holster, different levels of silencers.
I will lead him back towards the guns and grenades.
Okay.
And ask questions about the energy in the plasma one. And I will fuck up a little bit and be like, and they're pretty bad for the environment, right?
Oh, the energy throwers, no, they're not. We use a very eco-safe hairspray to create the flame and the energy with which it throws.
So the plasma ones, they're going to be a little bit worse for the environment, yeah?
It's debated in different circles. Some see it just returning the energy back to its original place, and some people see it as a deadly killing machine.
I will then look
energy
at
cannot be created or destroyed, only transferred.
Steppy,
Dexter from the other room. Nerd.
Steppy will
just go. It's just science.
Steppy again will.
A
principle,
nerd.
But it holds true universally from my experience.
That Crystal is so supportive of this is really egging
Steffi's gonna put it on.
Steppy will then look at the grenades and ask about what liquid grenades they have, because that's kind of wild.
Oh, then perhaps you would also be interested in our grenade launcher. So the energy flamethrower, it's 1,500 credits, so 1,500 credits, It's got a range of 15 feet. Its ammunition is you'd have to buy like canister ammunition, which is here in shop. And there are different sorts of
For our
canisters.
last job, I definitely have enough for this, correct?
I have not been keeping
Like,
track of my money at all.
Because I'm gonna be honest, I haven't been keeping very good track of the credits, but I do know that our last job we got paid 1,600 for something, and then we got like 2,000 on just getting into the house, and so I know that we have like at least over
my
3.
thing says 625. That's all
Okay.
I know.
Add a 0 to that 625.
Okay.
And then we'll say that's how much money you guys roughly have each.
Okay, thank you. I'm sorry for my ignorance in the matter.
You're totally fine. We haven't used a whole, like, this is the first time we've ever gone shopping. We didn't use credits like hardly at all in the last one.
Yeah.
And this isn't necessarily crunch that I'm worried about.
Cool. I wanted to make sure I had some accuracy in what I was like.
I do always
625. I have 850. Wrote down.
Okay, well now it's 6,250, so we're good. Right?
Whatever you
correct?
have,
Everybody-
just add it.
Everybody got 6,250, baby. That's
Yeah,
right.
now everyone has 6,250. It's what we have now. But so the energy blaster was 1,500 plus I'd have to buy canisters with it.
correct.
All right, I will look at the grenade launcher and let him do a little sales pitch on that. I'm sorry I'm taking so long on this. This is not a circumstance I expected to get into.
What are you talking about? You didn't expect me to give you a flamethrower and a grenade launcher. You should always be prepared for this. Come on.
You're right. This is my fault, and I admit that.
Jesus, get with the program.
Hi, my name's Noah Grossman, and I fucked up.
The grenade launcher is 3,000 credits.
Steppy will look at him once he says that and says,
Well, then I assume it comes with at least some ammo, if that's 3,000 credits. So what ammo would that come with?
Make a persuasion roll.
I will. Do I get advantage because Crystal is scary as fuck?
Paint me the image of where Crystal is and how that's affecting the situation, and we'll see.
Do I paint the image or does Crystal?
You can both do it. This is a collaborative game.
Okay. How I would think is once Steppy like kind of starts getting more confident and says like, oh, like, hey, shouldn't I be getting ammo if it's 3,000? Crystal would just kind of lean in and just like look at it. I don't think that Crystal would do any more than that.
In
but
between,
she, like,
in between when he's the encouraging looks for him, she's been doing that pretend to shop thing of just like randomly fiddling with objects, and then as soon as Steppy starts like talking negotiations, you just see her head like pop around a corner and just look.
You will give him the deal.
Literally, that's how I assume. It's just Crystal being like, "You gonna chip the boy? Like you're gonna rip him off? Like."
All right. Yeah. Take that advantage.
Oh hell yeah! Dirty 20 in this bitch. 18 and then a 7. So I'm gonna go with the 18 plus 2. You know what I'm saying? Ugh.
For the grenade launcher, and he looks at it and swipes a pseudo hand across it, as if to like wipe dust away, as if he also doesn't necessarily want you to see that he's done that.
Oh, but I see him do that?
Yeah, you see him like dust it off. This thing's been here a while. For the grenade launcher, I suppose I could throw in 20, 30 grenades
Uh,
of various types.
on seeing the dust, and seeing him like kind of be like, I don't know if I want him to see that. Steppy will get a little bit more confident, knowing that Crystal's there, and he will say, "For an antique, I feel like that's worth at least 40 to 50."
Make another persuasion roll, and you can keep that advantage because you're noting the dust
Nat
and
20.
calling it an antique.
Nat 20.
Dirty.
Nice.
I mean, not dirty. It's not 20.
Bro, I'm like so.
It's so
The first
sexy.
one was a 2, and the second one was a 20. I'm confident as hell right now.
I can
Boy!
throw in either 20 of my high tier grenades or 50 of my mid tier. The difference between that being in a sort of crunchy way to give you the difference is 1d6 for or 2d6 between the mid tier and the high tier.
Okay.
So it's 2d6 extra damage.
Steppy will smile at him and say, "That sounds like 10 and 30."
He narrows his eyes at you.
I keep mine at the same innocent white ass length.
I do.
Crystal's eyes narrow too.
His eyes go back to a normal dilation. Perhaps if your compatriots have anything else that they would also add to your purchase, then we can call it an agreement.
Steppy will then give him a huge smile and say,
You know, it's kind of bold to assume this was going to be my only purchase, so I'm just trying to see how you'll work with me.
Crystal takes a moment and is just like,
Steppy, on that 20, Steppy's confident as fuck right now.
So I assume they've been a while. At
So
this
hopefully
point,
Yeah.
that'll make him be
Mara
like,
was kind of like waiting around out front. Can she would have
Go
like
ahead.
watched where they went. Can she wander back there and kind of very Mara is now in the mode of I am in charge. You all are beneath me. And she's going to say, "Are you done? Are you ready to go?"
Damn.
Like that's kind of like the manner she's got of she's just like, "You guys have been shopping for a really long time. Are you
It's
like
been
did
20
you find
seconds.
what you
But
needed
they've been
to do?"
having
Few
a
seconds.
baby conversation. Like, what? Why do you hate
imagine
shopping?
I imagine the look around took a little bit.
I mean,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
been,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
maybe
yeah.
5-10 minutes.
Like she would have like paused and listened just a little bit upon
Yeah.
entering. And like would have come in and been like, "Did you find what you needed? Are you ready to
Damn,
go? We have
this
you
is-
wanted to see everything, right? So we've
this
got
is-
like 4 more stores to check out."
This is cocky Steppy right now.
She also rolled a really high insight into walking into that situation. She rolled a 22.
Oh,
Yeah, you've got a
Steppy
pretty
is
good
pick
sense
up.
of like
So,
Feeling
like-
himself right now.
Like that's kind of why
Steppy's about to
she
close
was
the
just
deal,
like-
and you're like, okay, let's go. Just shake the man's fucking hand. Let's go.
but not
Steppy,
not like needy, but like a
We have
like,
brunch
hey,
to get
the
to."
party's ready to go. Like the party is important. The party, like, do you want to
absolutely.
make a sale or do you not want to make a
Steppy-
sale? Kind of
Steppy will look-
situation.
Steppy will look at him and say,
Well, it looks like I'm too rushed to get something else. Do we have a deal?
Kim gives a once over to Mara. We certainly have a deal. I don't think you'll be disappointed by anything else in Spike's sentry station. So
I'd like to roll insight.
go
you
for
don't
it.
think you said
Just to
you
like
don't
make
think
sure
you'll be
he's not gonna like give me duds to like make sure he means it. So
Sure.
oh fuck, I have +9 to insight. That's crazy. So dirty 20.
good.
Yeah.
Seven
Dude.
so dirty.
He's selling you like a $3,000 piece of equipment. Yeah, he's losing a little bit on like some of the grenades that he's tossing in, but like he's making like 30% on this shit.
Steppy.
He doesn't care that you're leaving. You're buying $3,000 worth of something.
Does he give it to me in like a case, or am I just walking out here holding a grenade?
I think Crystal probably holds it for you.
I mean, Mara,
I'm gonna be honest. The
when
first, yeah, honestly, no, I would hand it to Crystal because
Well,
it
when
would
they
look
pack everything
ridiculous in
up,
my hand.
Mara would hold out her bag of like, do you want to store it for later?
Nope, I want to look at it.
Okay.
It's either in my hands or Crystal's hands.
I want to look at. Would you?
I
I want to
wanna
wear
look
it out of the
like-
store.
Would you like me to?
One
back
of us-
this? No, I'd like to
I
wear it out
want
the
to
store.
wear it out of the store. Legitimately, one of us is gonna
Me
look
at
cool
the
as fuck.
me at Pirate Fest this last weekend with my
Yeah.
fucking crown.
Because Steppy held it and realized that it covers his torso, and he's like, "Damn, you'd look cooler walking out with it, but I still get to use this bitch."
Yeah, Crystal's like, yeah, no, that's absolutely
So I
yours.
spent- I
am
spent
larger
half
than
my
you.
money on an impulse grenade launcher.
Anyway, so now I'm gonna wear my crown for the rest of the night.
As soon as they we turn to leave,
Mhm.
Mara's gonna lean towards Steppy and go, "Are you satisfied with your purchase of like a friendly? Are you satisfied? You seem like you like it a lot."
Satisfied.
Steppy's gonna turn to you and smile and say, I was planning on letting you use it, so I think we'll all be satisfied with my purchase." Everybody's gonna take turns blowing shit up. You think we're not?
Oh, absolutely.
You think Steppy wakes up early to clean and make food. He's a giver. Everybody gets a bump. Look under your chair.
Crystal does a little bit, kind of combines Thorn Whip and Druid Craft to like make like a little like vine rope, and like ties it around the grenade launcher so that she can like string it across her back. Like
Perfect.
Mara again goes, "No, really, you sure you don't want to put it in the bag?"
No, it's still visible.
Hell yeah.
She would have raised like an eyebrow upon leaving, at everything else that was like, okay, I suppose this is slightly impressive, and would have because she's just like, what is that? That looks
It was
interesting."
between an energy gun or a grenade launcher. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like I chose right. I don't know.
And so she's in a little bit more interested mood, less disgruntled.
All right.
You were like, damn, what type of dumb plant is he? What the fuck?
Yeah, pretty much. She was just like, what?
The
Steppy got
two
a
druids
grenade.
come out with
What?
a weapon of mass destruction.
Mass destruction.
Yes. Oh, I love that.
I just sent to the chat the
Steppy's grenade.
yeah, Steppy's grenades. When you use those, I'll have the damage and all of that stuff that I can just give in combat in that moment.
Bet.
Yeah.
Bet. Fuck yes. Oh, and
Most things are easy
Steppy
to
did
do.
his first haggle, guys. Yeah.
Good job.
Woo.
So
Good
proud.
for you, Steppy.
Crystal
Yes,
is
very proud of
very
you.
proud.
Very brave boy.
I'm very brave.
I've been a
Thank you
very
for
brave
noticing.
boy.
So, real quick to give a general idea of what else is here. Though everything is labeled armory, you get that that's sort of like no one could decide what to call the weapons other than weapons. and no one could decide what to call where the armory or the armor is actually sold or where the clothes are sold. So they just all called it armory.
So, okay, so Kim's was guns and grenades.
Yeah.
What is limbs?
Limbs is the armor and shields.
Okay.
There is one who is run by Pim, and that's something, Mara, to you, the word cyberware has absolutely no meaning. To
What's
everyone
in the
else,
store?
as far as what's in the store, when you look into it, this is where the body part store is. There's like cat ears, there's bionic eyes, there's different like legs that you see on display with various like almost
Varieties of
nerve
limbs.
looking. Yeah. Everyone else understands upon seeing this that cyberware is the physical augmentations that some beings choose throughout Cygnus as a means of enhancing whatever natural abilities they have.
I had cat ears for a while. It's a
Yeah.
phase.
It was a phase.
Face, Mom.
Steppy,
It's not a phase.
Steppy will glance in
My mom
that
was dead
shop,
by then,
but
so.
he won't go in that one.
But he won't go in there.
As
I
will
will
Mara
go
of
into
like,
the-
what is that?
I
Crystal
will
tells
go
you that
into
she
the-
used to have cat ears.
I will go into the limb one though. To look at what armor they have, because
Yeah.
I'm just squishy as fuck.
Mara this time follows you in, but she just kind of hangs around you.
Iris would be the person that would follow everyone from store to store and like
Steppy,
enable you. She'd be like, "You need this."
Steppy will look at Mara super proudly and be like,
Honestly, I think I've got this.
Crystal's just gonna stand outside the store because she just doesn't need new armor or anything like that. She's
Yeah.
really happy.
I'm
with what
sorry.
she's got.
You tell Mara you think you've got this.
yeah, I'm like,
Okay.
like dealing with prices.
Cool. Mara will gesture and be like, "Of course, you're in charge. Show me what you got." And you like will essentially fall like behind you of wandering around.
Mhm.
Well, yeah, you
And
still have to
observing.
tell me what you're interested in, but like, I'll deal with the prices. I'll clarify. I'll be like, listen, I don't know, like
Oh,
armor
you mean
shit, like
for
that's.
Mara?
I'll deal with the
Yeah,
like
he
price.
wants to be the liaison for you.
I want to be the haggler. I don't want to be.
Okay. So you guys wander into the actual armor shop. There are a number of things that like sort of catch your eye. A couple of different like there's like this atmospheric filter. It's a helmet, and this is a modification that allows you to breathe in a hostile environment. And as you're starting to like get a good look at these things, you can see the plasmoid at the desk. And I would like whoever's in the store to give me a perception check.
That's a nat 20.
Nice.
Oh yeah,
Like a 12.
12.
37.
Crystal is not in the store. Crystal is outside the store, imitating the poses of the mannequins.
That's gonna be a 18.
Wonderful. So anyone who got above 10, you
Dax is
clean that
having a rough
7.
day.
Get a cleaner 7.
Get a clean 7. It's like, get your shit together.
You see over at the counter, the plasmoid is talking excitedly, and you can see leaning against the counter, looking in your direction. There's a human with straight brown hair, cut at the chin, and an astral elf who is attempting to appear engaged with Lim, and looking through different pieces of equipment. But you can tell that his eyes are trained on you as well. This astral elf with white hair that almost like quintuples on itself just to keep it off the floor. They're both wearing these white leather jackets with gold lapels and buttons down the front and at the cuffs.
I like employee jackets or
Steppy will attempt to eavesdrop because they're staring at me.
You wouldn't be able to have enough information to tell whether or not these were employees, since the only other employee that you've engaged with at all is Plasmoid. You are trying to eavesdrop on them, yeah?
yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to eavesdrop 100%.
I feel like Steppy nudges Mara.
Yeah,
And we're both
I
just
would
like,
point out that they're looking
who
at
are
us.
these two?
So I would try to eavesdrop.
Okay. Make perception checks for me.
Oh.
I'm happy with it. Plus 9
I
to
odd
perception.
because I'm like, but my net 20.
Iris, however, can make a history check.
I got 24 on perception.
24?
I got a 21.
21. So the two of you hear the conversation wrap up between Lim and the two people. You hear one of them go, "Well, Lim, it was real nice of you to show us about, but we really do need to be getting back. So, Concordia, Supre, Omnis." And they both make their way out.
I got a 22.
22. Mara and Steppy, you're both sort of like, you're so focused on retaining as much information that you both simultaneously repeat Concordia, Supre, Omnis. And you repeat it at the same time in this chant before, well before the two gentlemen can walk past you. Iris, looking at these guards and seeing these lapels and the description, and hearing Steppy and Mara in harmony say that motto, you realize that's the organization motto for Harmonia. Harmony above all. And those jackets are not jackets that are often given to any first fledgling or pledge member of this organization. Those are guards, some sort of high security guards.
Iris would lean in between like Steppy's head and Mara's head and just be like, those are Harmonia guards. Just so you know.
I can roll a history check, but I don't think that would mean a lot to Steppy.
Probably not right now. And that's where we're going to end tonight.
Heard?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Get y'all some information. Get you started with some shopping.
What kind of cars they are. I have a rocket launcher. A grenade launcher.
Yeah. I was like, well,
There's a cryptid with a grenade launcher tied to her back with vines.
there's
Imitating
also
the
there's
poses of
guys, we haven't even
kids
gotten
outside of a store.
we haven't even gotten to the things like the ultraviolet scanners
Yeah.
or the cloaking devices.
That's wild.
Yeah, maybe I made an impulse buy, but I'm gonna be honest. Steppy would have been like, "What the fuck? I've never even dreamed of being this disruptive."
This disruptive. Yeah, because you can also upgrade your computer.
I'm
Get
gonna
better
cause
security.
problems on purpose, says Steppy.
I'm gonna
Step-
cause problems
Steppy
on
says,
purpose.
You know what? I've done so much good. Let's cause some
I,
problems.
I've done some shit. All right. Thank you
quick
guys.
Vote,
Yeah.
Should we raid Gus Rachel's playing Sonic Adventure 2 or a Filthy Lot playing
Yes.
tabletop RPGs?
Sonic Adventure 2.
Okay, I love Gus anyway, so I'm glad that you guys voted for that. All right. Gus is the greatest. Gus is one of the people on Unprepared Casters, and I love them. So if you are a subscriber, that is the message that you should copy, and if you are not a subscriber, that is the message that you should copy as your raid call, and we will /raid Gus Rachel's now. So thank you so much for joining us. We love you, and there's not a good goddamn thing that you can do about it. We'll see you tomorrow for What Dreams May Come.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
Bye!
Bye.
Rating, closing, stream, end.